Home again, jiggity jog. This is the vlog for November 27th, 2018. And I'm back home for the rest of the year and for the immediate future. The flight yesterday was killer. The flight in was not that bad, in part because I had gotten so little sleep the night before. I was able to just get on the plane, zonk out for about 2 or 3 hours, and then spent the last hour and a half before, we had to turn everything off, listening to Critical Role podcast. I sat next to some people of normal build. A rather tall gentleman who was not very heavy set. So I had plenty of room, essentially. Maybe not as much room with my arms, but I could just fold them across, lean into the aisle a little bit. And the only real problem was the screaming baby behind me the whole time, which is hilarious considering my niece was crying quite a bit while we were at my sister's house. Anyway, no screaming baby for the flight home. However, I was sat next to another heavy-set gentleman, probably even heavier than myself, very broad shoulders, and we were both sort of stuffed into the seats next to each other. And so I leaned into the aisle a lot, and I woke up this morning with a rather sore back and neck. Not too surprising. Now, all week I've been sort of dreading coming home because of the forecast, which calls for rain just about every day until next weekend. But actually, I'm really happy to be home. And today I lucked out. While we woke up to rain, in fact, it was pretty windy last night and rainy, and it started raining this evening at about 3 o'clock. From 11 till 3, it was really nice. It was nice enough that I went for a walk, and there was tons of blue sky and sun, and I was warm. It wasn't that cold out. I brought my sweatshirt and ended up wearing it around my waist for most of the walk. And it was a really nice welcome home, and I'm just so glad to be home. I really liked Washington, D.C. I liked going out and doing all the stuff that I was doing. I loved that I was within walking distance of so much, and that the metro system was really user-friendly. I was able to just get on the train, go down to the mall, do everything that I wanted to do. If I wanted to go to the zoo, I would have had to, transfer some between trains a few times, but whatever. The real problem was the Airbnb. It was just not suitable for what we were using it for. Since we're not going to be, my parents are going to go back. They're going to rent a room this time. They don't intend to cook because my mom did all of the cooking at my sister's house anyway. I will not be going. I will be home alone with no family in town the week after Christmas, including Christmas Day. So it'll be a little bit lonely, but it's not the end of the world. It gives me a chance to focus on writing and just sort of chilling out and enjoying myself. So yeah, that's 3 weeks from now. Golly. How the time flies. I guess it's technically 4 weeks from today or yesterday. But yeah, between getting home at midnight and getting up at 6 a.m. and walking for 2 hours, actually more like 2.5 hours all told, I'm very tired. I'm going to go get in bed pretty quick here and go to sleep and relax in my own bed, my own way. I just love coming home. I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.